In this episode of NBA 2K TV, the most famous voice in the NBA, Kevin Harlan.
I love the game so much, and I think it just kind of comes out by virtue of that passion I have for it.
We look at how your NBA season is unfolding in My Player Nation. Then, taking your 2K game offline, there's a whole world out there. Plus, your top plays. And it's all coming up now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
What's happening, everybody? Tonight, we'll get to see the Miami Heat go up against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. For point guards, it's a delicate balance between scoring and making plays for others. Shaq, how do you think Kyle Lowry fares in that regard?
Well, I'm not allowed to talk about the point guards.
Yes, you are. You're on the show.
I know, but I only talk about big guys.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, DA. It'll be scary. Thanks. And here's a look at some numbers for Giannis.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Lowry out there with Green. Then there's Andre Robertson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Boston, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's LeBron in at the point. All right, tonight a matchup of teams that know how to get stops, Brent. When you were playing with the Spurs, what made those defenses so special?
The word it comes down to is accountability, and that is that you understand you have a role defensively just as much, Kevin, as you do on the offensive end. It certainly doesn't hurt that on the back end you have Tim Duncan calling out plays, blocking shots.
Yes.
But accountability to your role defensively, that's where Greg Popovich gets you to play.
And the communication so vital.
That always helps, but sometimes Pop takes that just a little bit too far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
First free throw is good. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Giannis inside, guarded by Kuzma. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Boston called for the foul. The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw good. Giannis.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Boston making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. James with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Now here's Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Ingles can't get it to go.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James looking it over. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Antetokounmpo finds Lowry. The shot that time not on target. James with some nice D. Ingles passes to Middleton. James against Lowry, and he makes that one.
How smart is LeBron James right there? Just amazing, knowing when to drive, when to stop, and when to pop.
Giannis passes to Capella. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Robertson. Now here's Lowry. Ingles covering. And again, it's the Heat missing. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Middleton kicks to Morris. James right side. LeBron with another miss.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now Capella, an 11-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
I felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat, and you can tell takes pride in that part of the game.
Now here's Middleton. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now Lowry, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Lowry finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
LeBron with another miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Lowry against Middleton. Now here's Capella. D right on him. And that one, good. Giannis has got 5.
It is getting scary out there to watch Giannis do what he do.
Morris passes to Middleton. Boston, no good that time either. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And at the end of the year, Brent, we've been seeing an uptick in play from some young lottery-bound teams.
Well, they're always excited about having opportunity to play loose and play free. The backside of that is you didn't play well enough to get into the playoffs.
Right.
So, good coaching staffs with young teams that have potential, Kevin, will ask their teams to be spoilers. Like, embrace the idea of let's compete tonight against that team.
Make
they're
that
the
your
fourth
playoff.
seed. Yeah, let's go up against this.
Sure.
There are other teams that, quite frankly, just give up on the year. And some guys will have some big empty numbers to finish off the season. You got to temper your kind of eyeballs on those things.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
It's stolen by Capella. Robertson dishes to Lowry. The pass to Capella. Over Morris. Morris with the rebound. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves. Ingles passes to LeBron. The wide open look here for Ingles. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Capella, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Boston trailing. And a wide open look for James. Good on the triple. LeBron's got 5.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Ingles. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The Heat trail by 3. The drive by Giannis. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
The Heat have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward. for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
And so it's Boston with it after the Heat pick up two.
Oh, too much. Look at that.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Lowry passes to Robertson. Capella kicks to Giannis. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Giannis.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Now here's Middleton. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Ingles can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Lenz checked in for Enes Kanter. Korver comes in for Joe Ingles. Alec Burks checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Mills in for Markieff Morris. Now here's James. He has 7. Burks for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right wing. Here's Nunn. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 3.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Mills passes to LeBron. Back to Mills. Floats one. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for the Heat. The Heat leading by 3. And the shot goes in.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
Mills looking it over. He kicks it to Korver. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Burks. A beautiful reverse layup.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
Antetokounmpo against James. Here's Giannis. He's got 12. Passes it to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Korver dishes to LeBron. A floater. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Man, they are just living at the line.
And so James will bring it up for Boston. Trailing here by 8. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Kyle Korver hitting the 3. Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. And James throws it down hard.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Pass to Capella. Rebounded by the Celtics. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mills with it. Giannis is there. And Mills kicks to Korver. Works with it. Now guarded by Giannis. The pass to Mills. 5 on the clock. Poked away. Misses off the right iron. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
For Miami, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10. That free throw, no good.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work and not pay off.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Capella. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bielitsa. Good on the second free throw. And here's Mills. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws. Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Heat have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. James outside. The shot from the low post is good. LeBron's got 14 points.
It's so difficult to stop him, even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Boston. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Laying out there with LeBron James. Then it's Mills. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. And Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Jackson finds Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 3. To the middle. Kuzma against Antetokounmpo. Kuzma passes to Mills. 6 to shoot. Back to Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And he makes the first. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Alex Len. Morris comes in for Patty Mills. And Middleton subbed in for Alec Burks. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 23.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Here's Giannis. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Now a timeout called by Boston. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
The Heat making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for LeBron James. He's putting up 33 points a night, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Good on the shot.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
LeBron against Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kanter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton against Green. Kanter with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Miami.
The strength and skill level of Kanter just too much to handle there.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
The first free throw is good.
Such a big guy, Kanter, but also incredibly lean. At the NBA Combine, for instance, he tested out at 6% body fat, an extraordinarily low number for a man of his size.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Green passes to Lowry. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Pass to Robertson. Ilyasova inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ilyasova's got his first points of the game. Middleton looking it over. Kicks it to LeBron. A 3 from Morris. Boston again missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Miami. Lowry passes to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time for Middleton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes it to James. Celtics passing it around. Kuzma outside. LeBron James on the wing. And they double up James. 5 to shoot. The shot by Middleton wide open. Boston again missing. Miami trailing. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Pass to Canner. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Morris against Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Middleton dishes to James. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Lowry against James, and stolen by Kuzma. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And the pass to Ilyasova. Clock at 6. Back to Green. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Canner, high post. Ilyasova on him. Fader on the way. Miami grabs the miss. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Lowry. Passes it to Robertson. Inside, stolen by Cantor. And here we go, fast break. LeBron's got it. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Lowry. That one misses. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Green deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Lowry. Stolen by Middleton. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Joe Ingles comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Korver in for Kyle Kuzma. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Miami. Bielitsa comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Korver against Green. Feeds to Capella. Pass to Robertson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ingles. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The Heat trail by 3. Now Lowry. He had 22 points in the win against Charlotte. Robertson the pass to Capella. On the wing, Robertson. Defended by Middleton. On the clock. Lowry can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kicks it out to James. And they double up James. Celtics passing it around. And here's Korver from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Green. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Now, here's Robertson. Ingles covering. Capella against Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. LeBron outside. Pass to Cantor. Over Lowry. The inside shot and scoring with the play inside is Cantor. And now a 5-point Celtic lead. Green passes to Lowry. They kick it out to Green. Miami no good on that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Bielitsa passes to Lowry. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Burks, he's checked in for Korver. And it's Mills in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Heat trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lowry kicks to Harris. The tray. The rebound by the Celtics. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Harris outside. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Cantor. And that one goes long. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingles. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And here's Lowry. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
As he continues to work on this, Mills using his athleticism to get up and contest that shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 24 points, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, flashing to the basket, just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, right?
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's LeBron. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Lowry, Andre Robertson out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Now here is Lowry. The pass to Giannis. He can't get that one to fall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded closely, and James throws it down.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Lowry dishes to Capella. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Joe Ingles.
He misses the free throw. That one misses. The Heat trail by 13. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Cantor, the pass to James.
Well, Robertson is a tenacious defender and guards multiple positions. Great nose for the ball.
To the paint. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Green.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's LeBron. Out to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
To the left side wing. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Robertson.
Well, the reach of Robertson, a big help on that alley-oop.
James, left side. And Capella sends it back. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Giannis. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Len's checked in.
Checking in for your Celtics, Alex Len.
On the wing, Robertson. Giannis outside. 5 to shoot. Capella finds Lowry. Sinks the triple. Lowry's got 7.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
James against Lowry. And the dunk by James.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Shoots. And Boston with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Lowry against LeBron. Lowry kicks to Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame, in drawing contact.
Quite the numbers piling up at the line for him, even though he has missed 5 of his 14 tries.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That free throw missing. Morris is checked in for Joe Ingles. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Miami. And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 10. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. The drive by James.
I love LeBron being shifty on that play. Outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Well, we have a chance here. The NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Fourth, LeBron James.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Danny Green. How last month turned out for him? He's averaging 8 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Giannis, no good. And for the last half-decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
Lob pass to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
LeBron James will be at the line shooting 2.
The first one falls. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's Giannis. He's got 34. The dish to Jackson. He kicks it to Capella. Robertson the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And Boston with the rebound. LeBron's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And James throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Jackson. It's good. Jackson's got his second basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The drive by James. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Miami Heat. He feeds it to Giannis. Green with the ball. In the corner, it's Capella. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Land's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. It's deflected. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella.
He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. 5th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Outside Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Outside Korver. Passes to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. James against Jackson. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Capella. With the fadeaway. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma passes to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Outside Korver. To end the cold streak. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Morris. 14 points for Kyle Kuzma.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Jackson dishes to Capella. Now Robertson. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Jackson with the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Capella. Can't cash in from close range.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Robertson finds Jackson. Now Capella, covered by LeBron. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Len, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, he's going to be in the paint is Alex Len, and he's good at forcing the defense to come in and take some chances. Whacked him that time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's been interesting so far for Alex Len as the league has moved away from big men playing on the block about how he's going to improve his game to stay in the NBA for as long as he wants.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for James. Burks comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Mills in for Kyle Korver. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Heat trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Antetokounmpo, good on the 13-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Mills. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Mills has got his first basket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Celtics leading by 14. Len passes to Kanter. Kicks to Mills. No good on the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Miami Heat. The pass to Capella. And the lead is down inside single digits. Capella's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Len. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The Celtics have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Alex Len. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
That free throw good from Len. Boston making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Harris. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Giannis, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 40 points.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
The feed to Cantor. 4 seconds left. Good work defensively by Capella. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Chris Middleton is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Mills. And it's Burks in at the 2 spot. Ingles against Giannis. Ingles kicks to Mills. Clock at 6. Not going to go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The Elites and misses. Celtics leading by 7. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
Lowry passes to Capella. Comes up empty down low. Boston shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Ingles. He kicks it to Kanter. Misses the 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Lowry passes to Capella. Doesn't go for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Passes it to Mills. Back to Burks. busts the J after the cagey pass fake. The Heat trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Capella, the pass to Lowry. Here's the floater. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Mills kicks to Ingles. Pass to Canner. Nice ball movement by Boston. Three-pointer. Ingles trying to get open. And it's Patty Mills with the three.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
And the pass to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's none. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Inside, stolen by Cantor. Now here's Mills. Capella covering. Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 14.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And the Heat call time here. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6 foot nothing. And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Lowry.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingles. Rebound by the Heat. And here's Giannis. Kicks to Lowry. Robertson the pass to Capella. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Capella's got it back down to within single digits for the Heat.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shots good by Mills.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Got a piece of it. Capella finds Green. The drive by Lowry. And that one drops. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Cantor dishes to Mills. Middleton outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Giannis is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Miami with the ball. Capella, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. And the dunk by Giannis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Cantor. Back to Mills. The three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Boston. LeBron comes in for Patty Mills.
LeBron James.
Celtics on D. 10-point lead. To the paint. Here's Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
Yeah, Robertson rising up and stretching out a bit to throw one in.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Cantor kicks to James. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Kuzma. Off the left rim and out. Boston leading by 8. To the inside. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Out to Kuzma. The Celtics working the ball around now. Middleton the pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. Boston, no good that time either.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Middleton dishes to LeBron. Ingles passes to Middleton. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is tough, watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Lowry finds Giannis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And they double up James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so it's Boston with it. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Middleton inside the three-point line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Green, the pass to Lowry. Back to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
When you're trying to space the floor, Green's the guy you want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
Pass to James. And they double up James. Back to Middleton. Kuzma with it. Now recovering. Kuzma passes to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Robertson kicks to Giannis. Ball's knocked loose. Good, nice job down low. Antetokounmpo's got 49 points in the game. Middleton the pass to Cantor. Back to Middleton. Shot Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Lowry dishes to Giannis. That's tipped. LeBron with it. Now Middleton. Up top, Canner releases. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Known as a coachable guy with a very positive attitude, Cantor has to be feeling good on that shot.
And they double up Giannis. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, not shaken at all. Green has hit a ton of big shots in big situations throughout his career. Difficult guy to rattle. How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
The Heat trail by 4. .132 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count it. Giannis has got 51.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Ingles. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Giannis with the drive.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's James, down low. Kuzma kicks to Cantor. Middleton on the wing, now recovering. Clock at 4. Here's Ingles. A shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. And here's Giannis. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 2. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Walking you once a month. I'm in that ghost, you can say the whip 100. I walk in your and I do what I want. Just spend on like 30. I got enough bread to feed you little birdie. Bought up Diamond District. I'm up in New York, my milli right sturdy. Speaking out facts, to the max. I used to jug in MX. Now I'm barefooted, relax. I'm eating spaghetti and catfish. Pull up in that sport at the back. Looking like had a rat. Club throwing that cat a right at the picture. Pop little photo bomb. Crapping you right at the picture. Hardbally can't get my number. I cover him as soon as he pitch. Head to toe, East Saint Laurent. I did not come to play with you. Don't get no right at the picture. Pop little photo bomb. I'm crapping you right at the picture. Hardbally can't get my number. I cover as soon as he pitch. Head to toe, East Saint Laurent. I did not come to play with you.
They check it to 10.
Run that back, Turbo.
I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Businessman, I pop my collar. That must be a scholar. Spent 2K on Balmain jogger. Yeah, I'm jogging to the bank. Captain of the ship and we won't